Shalom Akim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutations to all the Akim in all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth, sincerity. Shalom Akim. Yeah, want to get into this, what's going on in the news. They got the Middle East on fire right now. Iran is lighting those countries up over there. Those your touristy vacation spots are getting lit up. I was watching the news yesterday. They said Dubai will not be the same. That's the spot that a lot of Negroes like to go to. I'm seeing pictures that Iran is trying to hit that Khalif Tower, that tall Khalif Tower. They had cut the lights off. Supposedly the lights being cut off is going to help it a little bit, so the drones don't see it. But those areas over there, which are Arab areas, but they are in bed with America and Israel. So Iran knows this, and he's sending rockets over there. Well, in the meantime, between time, we have Negroes that want to go on vacation to the Middle East. Once again, this is not time to be going to certain places, man. Traveling overseas, be very, think about what you're doing, man. Because things are going on right now. America, has enemies. It has enemies, and the enemies want revenge on America, man. Ishmael wants revenge, man. They know about the Arab Spring. They're hip to the remember the cell phone bombings in their hands and their pockets and shit like that. They remember these things, man. Then on top of that, America came and bombed where their leaders were. And from my understanding, the Arab president guy was on his way to dinner to meet up with some more delegates because they were going to talk about peace. And the CIA got the drop where he was and blew the whole area up. So yeah, America has a lot of blood on its hands, And with that being said, you Negroes still want to go over to Dubai in the Middle East and for your birthdays, go and ride the camels, And I'm gonna zero it in even more. Not just you Negroes, but you nigger women. You nigger women think it's cool to go on these overseas vacations and stuff by yourself. So you tell everybody on the Telegram or on Instagram where you don't went to. And post pictures of your food that you didn't eat that morning. Just simple dumb shit. But here's the flip side. You are not paying attention to anything that's going on because you think it's going to continue as was before. I used to have these conversations with my mom about certain things going on, and she's like, "Oh no, they're going to go back to the same. They're going to go back." I'm like, "You're not seeing the bigger picture, Mom," which is okay because the Lord didn't put that in their inward thoughts into them like that, man. A woman has a level where she caps off as far as learning, Being in this truth, our learning is excelled. It's omnious. It's gonna keep coming. Let me bring this out. This is Matthew 16, and I'm gonna start at 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? Can you discern the signs of the times? Hell no, they can't, man. They don't know what's going on. They are asleep, man. They don't know that death is knocking at the door, man. Death is knocking at these nigga women door to continuously walk around like everything's okay, man. The Lord is putting a spirit upon these people, man. I was listening to a brother. He was giving this woman in his pictures advice of where to go because she's not going to catch a flight out of Dubai. The airport is done with. They bombed the airport. The Jake on Instagram was telling her best bet is to take a 10-hour trip into Saudi Arabia. Okay, so when you think about some of these Arab countries and what she has to go through, man, them Arabs is going to get a hold of her, man. She might not make it back to America. 10 hours leaving Dubai to go inward to Saudi Arabia to jump on a plane because Saudi Arabia does business with England, so she could fly in England and then fly to America. That's what he was saying. That would be her course that she would have to take, you know. But that's that's easier said than done for the most part. Like I said, because Ishmael is over there, man. You know, and he ain't playing no games, man. You know, he ain't had no woman and touched no woman. And that woman come through there, oh, he gonna get a hold of her, man. Just plain and simple. It is what it is, man. You know? And, you know, you had a couple in Chicago, too, that was over there, you know? And, you know, man, most men, man, we modest men, man. We just want to chill, man. You know, it's the women that want to go here and there and all over the place. And as men, you know, that's our woman. We got to follow them, man, for the most part, man. You know, so I seen Jake over there. He got caught, and they were over there. This was about over the week. This was today's Thursday, so this was probably like Monday. You know, and he was over there. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about them either. You know, but yeah, they were over there, and they were trying to get back. You know, it's a few niggers over there in the Middle East that's trying to get back, and they stuck like Chuck, man. But Jake, he shouldn't have followed his wife over there. Here's let me bring this out. This is Surah 26 and I'm gonna start at 3. Straight to the point. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. You know, so fear the Lord, man. First and foremost, man. You know, try to talk some sense to these women, man. Especially if you're a man of the Lord, man, and your woman want to carry you across the world, man. Going back to what I read earlier, man. Discerning the signs and times, man. You know. Have some type of discernment about what's going on, man. You know, but once again, the elect they're gonna know what's going on. They're gonna understand. So therefore, they ain't really trying to go way over, especially no Middle East. Yeah, especially no Middle East. But look at her, man. She got her little Arabic attire on. 9 times out of 10, she probably Muslim. You know, I ain't gonna say, well, I don't know, because I think they gotta wear that anyways. They gotta wrap up like that anyways over there. They don't play that, whether you're Muslim or not, you know. Let me bring this out. This is Judges 10 and 14. No, I'm gonna start up 10 and 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto your gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. You know, and, you know, go cry to, you know, the one that you're praying to, that rock, that stone, you know. Go cry to them, man, you know. Because at the end of the day, you know, you going off, man. You know. The nigga woman is definitely going off. She's lost, man. You know. And the Lord has, you know, the Lord's hand is out right now while the prophets are out, you know. But if you want to continue in your wicked ways, then you're going to die, you know. You're going to die a grievous death. You're going to die a grievous death. But this woman over here, she, you know, she went over there on her birthday and got stuck. And now she's stuck over there like Chuck, you know, in a quagmire, begging the president to get out of there, man. They have a 1-800 number that they given to the people now over that way in the Middle East. I'm not just speaking about Dubai, because like I say, you got people, Americans all over that little Middle East area. And the governor has gave these people a number to call. And the 1-800 number, they called it on the news thing, and they told them, hey, man, what did it say? Something like, don't wait for us or something like that. You're on your own right now, basically. That's what it was saying. So they stuck, man. They are stuck. This is Isaiah 3:11. Woe to the wicked! It shall be ill with him, for the war of his hands shall be given him. As for my people, children are oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which led thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths, man. You know, once again, women rule over you, over us, you know, you Israelites, you know, and they'll have you stuck in the desert, you know, in the desert. Just for one, you know, when you think about a desert, real fast. When you think about a desert, that the Lord has smite the vegetation, the water, everything out of that area. So why in God's green earth would you want to go visit a desert just because it has tall skyscrapers and stuff like that? No vegetation, no green, no trees blowing. You got palm trees in the desert for the most part, but no, we like to see water, man. I like to see water, myself, But yeah, I'm not too fond of the desert. It's nothing. I've had offered trips to over that way, and I've turned them down numerous of times. And this is way before. This is when I was a young man in my 20s, man. But like I said, I turned it down. I'm not a fan of the desert, plain and simple, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to bring this out. I seen our people over there stuck. They don't know what to do. The president put up, gave him a number to call. And that number, he said, man, don't trust nobody, but you're on your own, until further notice, But with that being said, this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.